to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180, 180.
Once again, Irving will cobble together a yard there. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Old blue. Here we go. Red, cycle. 60 red. 6 punt.
Shotgun now for Love. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Bill Green. Ready. 52 blue. Black ultra. Claude red. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Down the sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Blue striker. Let's go. Ready.
Love from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. Fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ready. Set.
Love now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. Hut.
Now Love on the play fake. Going deep here for the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Christian Watson with the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback's...
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he cuts it back right. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He did well to shake off one tackle party, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Good. Set.
Irving trying to run for the 1st. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
It's a sneak, Hurts. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Working quickly here. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Irving will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Short of the goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. They go to him again. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll go. Hurts. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Buccaneers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Claws red.
Play action. Love. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
3-3.
Love out of the shotgun. That's Hill on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 45. Ready.
There's Love to throw. Has his man. It stops. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target we trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
52 point shot.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the pistol, here's Love. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Hurts to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Still has room inside the 15. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a one-score game in the 1st half. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Red, cycle, 50, grip,
Play fake, it's Love. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. 6, mega, 10 flat. Black Ultra, ready?
Back to the air. Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, red, grip, 45, white, 6.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Running right, it's Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. From the pistol, Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
at their own 44-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Black shot. Let's go. Hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Buying some time right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
He cuts it right. Hits to the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers tie it in the final minute of the half. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they'll take the lead.
Packers 20. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw, here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Drill green. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ready?
They'll run for it. Jacobs. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Check view. Red. Cycle.
Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in a hurry up here. Love.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
First down, Green Bay.
10 black. 10.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3. Offensive line fast. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Fight 60. Set, hut.
3rd and 2, lot to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Slide through. Ready.
Back to throw it. It's a big strike to him. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Real green. 52 blue. White. White. Ready.
To the air with Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell of his quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The Packers take their first time out.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything?